Pisces, to your Astro Dice reading for July. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button. Let's do this. Okay, guys. We're still in Mercury Retrograde until the 23rd, so always keep that in mind. Let's go. Beautiful Pisces. We do have the 6th house coming out with some Piscean energy. Yes, in your own energy with the moon. I like this for you. I do. I really like this for the 6th house. So the reason is because you have all this water. The moon is Cancer. You have your own energy of Pisces. You have all this emotion. You know how to handle the emotion. Let's just make sure we don't get over emotional though. And watch the illusions. Okay. The good thing about a Pisces is that you can take those underwater illusions and fantasies and turn them into the master. You're like the master of reality when it comes to that, because you know how to manifest even when you don't know it. Why? Because you live the fantasy as it's already happening, and then it happens. And once you master that, without even knowing, you've already done it. So be careful where your emotions go, though. You don't want to make them a negative, right? Because then it brings you into manifesting negative, right? Okay, guys, let's see. We got your own energy coming in. Okay. The energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, forgiving. It confuses and softens to resolve. Piscean energy. Beautiful watery energy coming in to the 6th house. Physical health. Daily routines. Work habits. Could even be where you make your hobbies into your daily routines, like gardening, exercise. Okay, guys. This is actually beautiful. You're ruling some kind of emotional compass over here with that moon. I mean, you're locking directly into your home sign over here with hypersensitive psychic abilities. Your psychic abilities could be going off the charts, especially, I'm going to say, during that new moon in Cancer on the 14th. Okay, so really watch your psychic senses, high intuitions, things of that nature, where that, because moon is Cancer and it's going to be coming right in on the 14th, around the 14th. It could even start happening around the 12th, right? But you want to expect this like massive faded wave of emotional sensitivity. It's almost like your body is refusing to absorb stress. It's like, I don't want stress anymore. And your physical health becomes this like direct mirror into your emotional boundaries. So you're like really focused on your health. You're very focused on what it is you truly want when it comes to your daily routines. And keeping emotional boundaries. Keeping people away that are going to drain your energy. Energy vampires. If you're draining my energy, I don't need you around me. So I do feel in the 6th house you are hypersensitive. Getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. If I need clarifiers, I will use clarifiers. And then we'll also look at how this is going to roll over into August as well. Ace of Cups. That's water right off the bat. Going straight into that moon is that Ace of Cups. Page of Wands. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody's already got you up in your head. It could be this Page of Wands, could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, we have a beautiful, overwhelming new wave of emotional healing coming out of this Ace of Cups. Self-love, fresh new relationship, opportunity arrives. It could be somebody that you met at the gym, you met out in the world on your daily routines. But this opportunity is arriving. I love it. This is why. This is why you're saying, I don't need any emotional vampires. I'm into my self-love right now. You're into oneness. Your cups are already overflowing. Many of you, you've already gone through the healing, and you don't need any more nonsense. Page of Wands. I do feel that there's this emotional breakthrough that instantly sparks this playful, curious, creative idea or exciting message coming through from this. It could be a fire sign. It could be anybody. But, yeah, that's what I said. But you're struggling with this severe imbalance, finding yourself completely unable to multitask or keep your daily routine from falling apart. There's something going on over here. I think that you have something else that you're doing, and now you're feeling like this is misaligning with what I'm doing. So, for instance, if you have all these other things that are going on at work, maybe you have to work extra hours, then it's going to get harder to get to the gym. See what I'm saying? So now they're becoming misaligned with what you're doing. So it feels like you're a little bit curious about what's going on over here as you're having a hard time getting over there. Okay. So your spirit is receiving some kind of massive download also of some kind of creative and emotional inspiration. I almost feel like you're going to... It's almost like the problem is your daily life and routines are completely overwhelmed by this emotional influx. I just feel like you have something that's standing in the way. That is it this new person that is causing you to drop the ball over here on practical tasks, or are they pulling you away because you have to work too many hours now, or maybe you can't get there because maybe it's, for those of you who, I keep hearing that too, have children, Paige. Maybe the kid is now doing soccer and you have to take them to soccer practice. There's like something going on. But I also feel this curiosity. I take what resonates, what doesn't resonate. Could be all in one. You may even have a curiosity of something new in the 6th house. Maybe you meet someone and they're like, hey, you know what? It could even be a friend, whatever, that's bringing you to this new place. So now all of a sudden you're not doing that as much because now you are doing a daily routine at the gym. You decided to go to the gym, but that's taking you away from maybe gardening or something as well. Something's going on. Going to the mid-month. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Maybe you got the band back together and that's taking you away from the gym, right? That inspiration, that love. 2 of Cups. For a lot of you have, no matter what it is, you're aligning yourself with all these new options. Seeing all these new options. 6 of Cups. You might even be returning back to something that you did love. And maybe it was something like that. Like, we got the band back together and now I don't have time to go to the gym. You know, this Page of Wands is like, hey, we got a new guitarist. We can put the band back. And you're like, yes, blast from the past, finally. Right? But now it almost makes you feel like you have to weigh your options. But it is something you're totally aligned with, something you totally love. Right? Or maybe it's your kids' soccer team is now ready to go. So now you have to, you know, you do it every year. And it's like, we've got to go back to the past now. It's ready. Because no matter what, it's deeply aligned with your soul connection. And it's taking center stage. Whatever it is, this is now taking the center stage for whatever it is. Whether this is a romantic energy, throwing you into this dizzy cloud of confusion and options. Yeah, there's so many things going on over here. This reading's really crazy because there's so many things going on over here, Pisces, that could be going on in your life. It's almost like I can't nail one piece down, right? Because I just keep hearing like, I got to take my kid back to soccer. Like soccer's starting or football's starting for high school. And I got to get that going. And, right, or we're cheerleading again this year. Right, and that's going to take me away from my going to the gym. There's just so many things. It's like I see 1,000 faces in my head going, but it's this, it's that. But no matter what it is, you're completely fixated on this past connection. It's something that you've done before that you want to do again. Or this past thought that you've had that you now get to do. Okay? So I don't know. I feel like it's very exciting no matter what. I'm just leaving it there. It doesn't matter, you know, if you don't have time for this and that. I feel like it's very exciting. Because you have the Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. So it's something that you really, really enjoy. Something that's really getting your heart and emotion over here. I'm just leaving it there because it could be anything. I love it. Got the end of the month here. And you, like I said, you have the new moon in Cancer over here, which is just going to, look at all these cups around that time. I mean, all of these are cups. And then you have this, like, almost kind of like the last blast from the past from Mercury Retrograde. Okay. But I like it, though, because it's talking about staying grounded in your current reality. And it's something that's keeping you open-hearted to the situation because it's something you totally love. It's got all this watery energy that's all about you. And that's good, though. So at the end of the month, you have the Nine of Cups. See? And it's all cups under the moon. Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. Ooh, now you got the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Whoever, if this is a new love and romance, man, you're dealing with some hot, fiery person. If they're curious about you, you're very curious about them, but they're rushing in. I mean, because this could be romantic nostalgia. It could be somebody you've been waiting for in the past. Or just waiting for a person like you. Right? To enter my life. It reminds me of that song. Okay. I mean, you're just stepping right into the ultimate wish fulfillment. It's like the zone of what I want. It's hot. It's fiery. It's intense. It's immediately igniting this fresh new spark within you. No matter what it is. Whether it's a what, a who, a where. It's intense attraction no matter what. But it is what you love. And what you wanted. And it's harnessing this momentum of charging forward with this sudden burst of fearlessness, drive, high energy, desire, new horizons. I mean, if this is love from this person, I mean, they're, like I said, I've been waiting for a person like you. And there's this rapid forward movement within your daily work and health routines. No matter what the situation is, it's explosive and it makes you feel like you're successful. No matter what the situation is, it's something that you feel aligned to, something that you like, something you want. Even if you have to adapt to certain situations, it's like it's okay. At first it feels a little weird. I feel like in the beginning of the month, that's the only reason it's there. Is because at first you're like, okay, so I got this news that I'm going to do this or yada yada. But that kind of takes me away from what I've been doing. So I do feel like you're kind of, I don't know if I want that. But then as it keeps going, you're realizing, you know what, that's what I really truly wanted. And it's awesome. You know, even if it was the kid who has to go back to football, right? You're just like, you know what? Watching them play football is amazing. You know, it's wonderful. I'll work around the schedule because there's a lot of working around schedules over here too. You can see it here within the Seven of Cups. I can work around things to get still to where, you know, I can still go to the gym. There was nothing that was not adapting. There was nothing that didn't say I couldn't work around this. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is amazing, guys. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.